Good morning, it's your boy Zeke. I just want to let you guys know I love you. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. There we go. Yep. All right, cool. I got them all. I got all four. Cool. The more you comment, the more you like, the more you share, the more all of these are combined. I'm going to be doing a raffle at the end of the 21 days. It's going right now. It's at $50 and $100. And I'm taking 5 or 10 minutes out of your time. That's it. That's it. 5 or 10 minutes. Now, since we talk about 5 or 10 minutes, let's get this ball rate rolling. How many of us are actually stable physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally? Are you rich in these 4 areas? A lot of us aren't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am just getting control of my depression and anxiety and my ADHD. I'm 30 years old. For those that do not know my name, it's Isaac Boyd. And I go by my nickname, Zeke, most times. Sometimes I'm forgetful. Sometimes I hold back, I draw back because I have very high ups and I have very low lows. But I don't let that stop me. I don't let that stop me. I don't take medicine. I am not telling anyone not to take medicine because you may need medicine. So don't take what I say right now and reflect it on yourself. Please don't. I have found out what works for me without having medicine, all right? To be able to create the version of me I want, the one that I desire. And things are going good. These are going real good. I can tell when I'm getting depressed and everything, and all those other things that go around in my environment. Are you physically capable to be able to take on? And I'm not talking about a handicap when I'm talking about physical limitations. What I'm talking about more of is having every hand in somebody else's cookie jar. And I'll be honest, I'm one of the first ones to always be honest when it comes to, I used to take on every responsibility, every job, anything you named. I was there. I was Johnny on the spot. Who knows Johnny on the spot is? If you paid attention, comment Johnny on the spot, all right? That's how I'm going to know. That's going to be your first clue for your first one. It's Johnny on the spot. I'm going to give you another hint later to make sure that you get ready for these prizes at the 21 days. And again, the more you do it, the more I increase it up. And yep, again, physically capable. Taking on too many responsibilities and jobs, we do not see the small things. We can't. If you take on this job and this job and this job and this job, you will not be able to focus and be creative and be productive emotionally, physically. Again, it goes back to those 4, emotionally, physically, financially, and what's the other one? Emotional, physical, financial, spiritual. In the Bible, there was a lady named Sarah. She loved her some Jesus. She loved her some God. But she was too busy. Way too busy to worship him at his feet. Don't be that busybody that you're so stressed out and so depressed and so, the word I want to use, that you are so strung out emotionally and you can't even keep anger in check when you're not an angry person. Don't let all the noise, the white, I call it white noise. When you're too busy, for me, that's my white noise. I can't see it because I can't hear anything because all the white noise and the static, all that, It blocks me. And we all have distractions like that. Even if it's something simple as working on you. It all boils down to working on you on a daily basis. Working on yourself. Working on you is the hardest thing in life to do. There's plenty of rants I can go on to, but I'm not going to. This is the boiling point right here. You got to focus on you. You can't worry about anybody else. Your emotional, your physical, your financial, big one too on top of that, financial and physical health and spiritual health. Again, I emphasize physical. A lot of people are getting better when it comes to emotional stability. But we're still working on the physical, financial, and spiritual portion. There's many a times that I have lost one of these four and everything else went to crap. I didn't take care of myself emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially suffered. I didn't take care of myself physically. So I started getting sick. I couldn't take care of myself emotionally, physically, financially. Don't got my finances in check. I'm stressed out. Something else pops off. Physical, especially physical, especially emotional, especially spiritual. But if you're aligned with if you're aligned really with yourself and God, a lot of people choose not to believe in God. And that's all, by all means, that is all your beliefs. That's all your values, everything. That is fine by me. Spirituality, for me, helps me gather myself. The equilibrium of all four lines up when you have spiritual awareness. Spirituality. Everything lines up. Stay focused. It's 21 days. I just wanted to give you something to be able to chew on today. Spiritual, physical, emotional. Those three. And then on top of that, your finances. It's the last point I want to give out. And I want to harp on finance a little bit. Not having an emergency fund, at least of $1,000, is financial suicide. Financial suicide. I'm not going to give you the statistic. I have to re-look it up for this year. But I do believe, don't quote me, 75% of all Americans do not have a $1,000. Again, a $1,000, not 200. 1,000 again, 1,000. Not even $200 in their bank account. 75% of all Americans. We got to get better. We got to move forward. We got to encourage. We got to be wiser now. Because we can't depend on our government. And I'm not going to get into politics right now. That'll be another 21 days. That can be a year topic right there. It can be a real year. But stay the course, stay driven, stay encouraged. I love you guys. Tell me what you guys think. And the second thing I want you guys to post, if you did not pay attention in the first portion, you have to redo it again. The second comment. Love. You gotta love you. First and foremost, you can't love nobody else. Just wanted to add that one into it for a little something. All right, a little something. All right. God bless. 21 days of focus. If you guys only knew how many times I had to go ahead and do a couple of these over and over and over again, man. But I love you guys. That's another rant. Peace.